WECO2 Park starts with renewable waste at the first step. Landfills are filling up with usable renewable valued items. The park works with private plus community-owned landfills and waste transfer stations in order to sort out maximum reusable or renewable items. Items such as wood, plastic, cardboard, agricultural wastes, organics, more specifically pizza boxes, fast food containers, wrappers, wet paper, and all the others. For example, items that are not processed in current paper and plastic recycling practices. We call these participating landfills and waste stations WECO2 recycling depots. The partnership provides the opportunity for renewable products to be diverted from normal waste landfill with little to no investment, as well as with no interference with the normal community infrastructure dedicated to waste collection. WECO2 provides the needed equipment to help sort, grind and make fines or briquettes from diverted renewable wastes into fuel called feedstock to be used as the fuel sources for our core technologies. The landfills and waste stations still receive their tipping fee for receiving wastes but now do not have to landfill these products anymore. The WECO2 depots maintain the same income while not having the cost of burying waste. All considered, now they are making more money. All WECO2 Park projects use WECO2 core technology that utilizes renewable waste to energy WTE, called H3CHP. The process of producing electrical and thermal energy as an output of H3CHP's clean energy system involves feeding fuel briquettes via an automated fuel feeding system into the reactor unit where a process heats the material to approximately a max of 1600 degrees Celsius, thus ensuring near complete thermochemical decomposition and transformation into syngas. Syngas emerging from the gasifier is cooled, conditioned and transitioned to the engine for use as fuel for the combustion process. Syngas produced is utilized in a stationary CHP combined heat and power engine. The rotary mechanical force produced by engines drives the alternator component producing electrical energy. Excess heat from the engine's exhaust is captured and transitioned to heat exchangers for thermal energy usage. During this process we also capture the CO2 for further reuse. Our H3CHP system is made of modules. It allows to make highly customizable system based on output power, its usage, feedstock type and delivery, application, and footprint. All modules are containerized and built keeping in mind shipment, portability, integration and installation. Standard modules include gasifier unit, power units, feed unit, ash unit. Modules are interconnected by flanged piping with proper valves, ductwork and cables. All motors are run by a VFD for maximum efficiency and control. We use our own design for a unit parts as well as most modern components available on the market. System is fully automated, sensors and probes keep it running and help to track its status and temperature profile. Single human operator is trained to start, shut down and monitor the system operation by portable HMI. If a standard system is not right for you, we can organize a custom system to meet your needs. There are many variables for customization. Below we have organized a few categories. Example of optional units: low heat unit, high heat unit, water unit, exhaust unit, cooling unit. Various and variable power output capabilities are available. Great renewable products are made from renewable wastes. They are transformed into high-quality syngas to be used to power a boiler or an engine. Recycled CO2 to be used to aid photosynthesis in plant growth. CO2 credits sold to large corporations. Electricity is used internally or sold to the community. Hot water or steam are used internally or sold to local businesses. Similar, diesel fuel is used internally and sold to the community. Electricity produced by the WECO2 Park's WTE system is sold primarily to the local community or private electrical grid. If additional energy is available, it can be sold to a direct client. For example, an industrial park, local business or community of homes. An industrial park has many different types of business, for example, a water treatment facility, factory, manufacturing and others. Local businesses could be shops, fast food restaurants, stores or other places. The thermal energy produced is best used by local industrial park to satisfy their natural need for this type of resource. WECO2 Parks technology systems can be included in urban centers, rural areas, remote communities and islands. Current electrical producers, such as diesel-powered power plants, usually found in islands or remote locations. They are a great addition to us, as we can easily integrate our reactor to an existing diesel power plant with the help of a few extra parts installed to their current diesel-powered engines. Hurricanes or other disasters are unfortunate, leaving a wake of waste and debris. WECO2 parks can quickly mobilize to turn all the debris into usable energy, food, clean water, jobs and more. We can help turn a desperate situation into an opportunity to bring a community back together. The core technology can stay in the community for a long-lasting positive social, environmental and economic effects. When a local industrial or agricultural park is not available to utilize the electrical and thermal energy, WECO2 Park offers WECO2 Park parts to help use the excess energy, also creating additional local jobs, food and products. These park parts can utilize the extra electrical and all of the thermal output produced, as it is sometimes difficult to find purchasers for the thermal energy. WECO2 Park parts starts with greenhouses which use a lot of thermal energy for heat, for electricity and for lighting. The CO2 captured from WTE production also administered to plant. A state-of-the-art irrigation and nutrient feeding systems for plants in the greenhouse enhance growth and result in greater yields per acre. Crop types that can be grown in these greenhouses include peppers, tomatoes, cucumbers, berries, lettuce and more. Indoor fish farming, algae cultivation, bio-leather production and more can also be included as WECO2 Parks configuration options. These also use thermal energy for water heating and CO2 for algae growth, support and enhancement. WECO2 parks also include water cleaning and purification system to be used by the greenhouse and all its options for growing and for the community. WECO2 regional parks utilize a standard greenhouse covered in glass that can spread over 3 to 20 acres of land. This is a great addition next to an existing industrial park, municipal treatment facility, hospital or others. Furthermore, we offer a WECO2 urban park traditionally called vertical farming, that utilizes a high-rise building that may not be in use. This building is generally in a downtown area, the core of the city. Each story could farm fish, produce, herbs, algae or more with the H3CHP system providing all the power and CO2 needs. Another urban WECO2 park options can utilize unused department store, an empty Walmart or Home Depot. All he agriculture and green power can be produced on the first floor with other option of a waste drop-off, food pick-up or a store to purchase items from WECO2 product partners. With WECO2 core technologies, vertical farming is made viable by helping many communities push out urban blight and bring in a positive impact for social, environmental and economic change. Varied housing options are available that are suitable for most climatic conditions. We are confident that there are options right for your application. WECO2 Park homes can also utilize electrical and thermal energy as well as clean water produced by WECO2 Park systems. WECO2 Parks in developing countries have paid attention to this option as shelter is in more need in these areas. Our houses are supplied by technology and product partners. The homes supplied are hurricane-proof and come with the necessities for a family. WeConnect is a digital data-base system of computing power used for blockchain computing. WECO2 parks can have these modular systems attached to the WECO2 Energy Core technology to provide the electrical and cooling power required. With each WECO2 park we supply properly sized WECO2 data center. WECO2 park operates using a blockchain that we call WECO2 chain, as does WeConnect, where all WECO2 members can digitally find other participating WECO2 businesses and manage their WeBond tokens, once they choose to be an owner in the WECO2 park. Our three types of We rewards are the following. First, We benefit rewards are social rewards you earn for helping push the WeCO2 movement forward. Second, We green are environmental rewards provided for CO2 reduction actions. Third, We gain are economic rewards you earn like in any other reward program. The We rewards are turned in for local store coupons or for We Cash. We Cash is WeCO2 own cryptocurrency that is managed on the blockchain as all of the rest of transactions in the We economy. We Cash can be traded for other cryptocurrencies or used to purchase WeCO2 Friends products on WeCO2 online store. WeCO2 has made it easy to use your rewards and We Cash online. We are always adding more products to choose from and helping local community business learn how to use We Cash in a community that hosts a WeCO2 park. To sum up, WeCO2 takes items that would otherwise be buried, turns them into liquid diesel fuel and producer gas. The gas powers engines that in turn make electricity, thermal energy and CO2, all of which is used up within the local community. Moreover, it creates local produce, fish, products, jobs, also diverting and extending landfills, reducing costs to the local municipality or city plus adding ownership opportunities to everyone, including the sponsoring community through a blockchain. All empowered by the WeEco2 park producing a local cryptocurrency and tokens while being transparent and honest. More the community uses the WeEco2 park, the more valuable their ownership becomes and the more financial assets they make as owners and participants.